probably the top two in Garfield and Tigray. Their ability to touch of death, their ability to maintain control of the ledge, their ability to recover, their speed, all of it's fantastic. So it's about, realistically, it's what I expect. The only character that I also think could play in this sort of zone is your Korra Azula, where you either live forever or you're just unrelenting safe options in Azula space.
All right, here we go. We have our two rivals players. If Seggo wins, I'm declaring it a NASB sweep, for what it's worth.
If Seggo wins, it is a NASB
sweep.
I mean, that's what I would call it. That's what I probably will call it if he wins, but
hell yeah.
I don't think Cake will make it easy at all.
Not
for
at
those
all.
of you who don't know, this is, I want to say, this is a very hefty money match. If we were putting just raw dollars on the line, this is as big as it gets.
It's in the thousands.
Oh yeah, I mean this is huge.
Oh my.
They're playing for a lot. And I think this should be a button check. It might not be. No, we're straight into it. All right, game one. Grand finals. Let's do it, Pride.
Here we go. And once again, Seggo gets the clean opening. This is how the first two games started. Seggo was pretty much in control, getting the spacing he needed on his pokes, getting the footsies he needed to play just at the perfect spaces. He was just kind of suffocating Garfield over and over again. Games 3 and 4, we saw the really strong punishes come out from Garfield, but so far we're seeing the perfect neutral spacing from Seggo, just keeping Garfield out over and over, keeping the pressure up. Oh my god, nice. 120.
Keeps the pressure up the whole time, and I mean that's kind of going to be the name of the game. Whoever gets their hit has to take it the distance, and Seggo looks like he's doing that pretty well so far. Cake hasn't really been able to get any sort of stage control since this has started.
Barely misses!
I was going to say should confirm into up B, but just barely whiffs it, and now Cake, second lease on life, 37, gets something started, but no, he drops it. Now we're back into neutral, and if I'm down this much, Pride, I don't know if that's where I want to be.
Yeah, but I mean, are you really down if you haven't actually lost the stock? It only takes one opening here, and you got it altogether off stage. Then it's one edge guard, you know?
That is true, and honestly, I think you might be right. We're playing pretty
nice parry, though! Yo!
Yeah, I mean, the parry was fantastic and gets an up throw, but honestly has been sitting back and waiting at these higher percents to see, okay, how far is this going to send him? Seggo in a tough spot, has to use all of his options to recover, and manages to...
Oh, nice use of the platform to aid his recovery a bit. Staying high. Oh, nice dive kick, edge cancel. He's going to stay safe. But CakeAssault keeps the pressure going, eventually find the kill move, and in fact, Cake will take the first stock. Nicely played.
Yeah, Cake off of these dash attacks has been phenomenal. Is able to get down tilt up air at around 180, so good stuff on Seggo, able to take that stock. And now back to dead even minus a slight bar deficit. F-tilt tries to get a follow-up, isn't able to get anything. And this is where things start to get a little scrappy. And you might need to get as much as you can out of those scenarios if you're Cake, because Seggo's not going to give up that scenario way too much, especially with that shine.
Yeah, and he's not giving this up at all. He's still going. Oh my god, he's not letting up at all. 76%. It's all right. He's going to get it off the top. Oh, he barely misses. Great drift from CakeAssault. And CakeAssault is going to take advantage of this, getting a bunch of percent on his own. We have an even game. No way that killed. What?
Yeah, that was an EX up strong, and it caught Seggo kind of at the top of the sweet spot. Able to kill pretty consistently, I would say, as a setup. And now 21 and a bad spot, especially with no bar. You're forced into a relatively laggy recovery. Strong dare, hold the ledge.
Oh, he's trying to get around that down air, but he tried too hard.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a tough angle. And we have to find this stock as quick as we can, or at least find the burst. Okay, saving it. They're saving the bar on Cake's side. Is like, okay, I can drop a stock. I'm still up. Down tilt into the up air. EX strong. No, almost did it at 30.
One interesting thing I want to point out about Seggo's playstyle, there's a very mangoist thing I'm noticing. He loves using the weird double jump animation that El Tigre has. Like, it's not a weird double jump, but this the animation contorts his hurtbox in little ways that makes it harder for Garfield to cover.
Absolutely.
It's almost as if he has a little bit extra drift than he would.
Yeah, absolutely. And, just barely lives. It was honestly, a little bit risky on CakeAssault. I would have bursted immediately, but he knows better than I.
Oh, punch.
Double jab forward smash? These are, I mean, slightly custom, to be honest. I haven't seen that in, like, the entire weekend that we've been here. But still unable to find the stock. 170 is a long time to live on the Fat Cat, and 43 turns into 55, maybe a little bit more, but the immediate down strong, dead even game one, Pride.
Oh, and this is anyone's game right now, but CakeAssault is in control. Oh, El Tigre fighting his way out. Nope. Cake is going to catch the landing. Cake is going to go with the strong down air. Nicely played.
Charged it to guarantee that it would kill. And I know Tigre's light, but adding that little bit of extra oomph might have been the difference. And I mean, these are the best of the best that we have in the venue. Something very important is going to be how well is Seggo using meter versus how well is CakeAssault saving meter. CakeAssault living to 170 might have been the difference. If Seggo was able to get that EX forward strong, the EX strong forward air, could have maybe killed a little bit earlier, but he hasn't been able to find that conversion like he did in the first few games of the first set in winners semis.
Yeah, those EX strongs are just absolutely ridiculous, and you can really make the difference between the two players. I mean, you have what? You have 20% knockback growth and no DI, right?
And less DI as well. So yeah, you're right, absolutely right. In both of this.
Like, you honestly you want as many of your stocks to be off those moves as possible, to be completely honest.
I 100% agree. I mean, if they're there, use them. You know what I mean? But now, starting off into game 2, we go to Harmonic. A quick 76, though, into 87. Is he going to get the up B at the end? No. Decides not to go for it. Instead, to go for Nair instead to cover that space. Still a good option as, Tigre's still stuck in a relatively rough spot. Cake has been kind of winning some of these close range scenarios. Very important tech, by the way, on Seggo's side.
Nicely done. Seggo finally getting an opening off that shield grab, getting some percent, staying in control. Oh, nice. Nice slime cancel. Oh, barely missing that. That would have been huge. That would have been stock right there, but this could be pretty big.
Burst on Cake's side. Yeah, definitely need to burst there. And this is something that I actually think Seggo does extremely well, is using landing on shields with the up strong to kind of mix it up. But Cake has adapted to it extremely quickly. Doesn't die off the top. Great DI on Seggo's side. Able to hold onto the stock a little bit longer. But the up tilt...
donut just killed off the top like that? Wow, that was a really high percent then.
Yeah, 170. And honestly, still been extremely close so far. Back throw, should it confirm it as snare at this percent? No, goes for strong up. Might be a little bit of a flub.
Okay,
yeah,
finally. Third time's the charm. And he really didn't eat that much percent getting punished for those, so... What are you doing?
No!
What are you doing?
No, unfortunate. Even if it had hit, it would have been fine because he would have had just enough meter. But hey, you have to kind of just hold that, and you can't let it get to you. Keep up the advantage state. Okay, I'm down a stock. I'll make you down a stock right now. Never give it up. And good spot dodge. Kind of going into what I was saying a little bit earlier, just don't give up on the unrelenting kind of advantage state that we have. 106 very quickly. If he can get this stock before the burst comes around, that might, honestly, it could bring it back to even.
Oh my god, he could have the kill right here. Oh, CakeAssault not opting to jump out of that. I think Taker was totally looking for that. Oh, good recovery there, but Seggo's still in control. Oh, trying to cover high. Oh, what's happening? Okay, we got the back throw. We're going to confirm. Yo! What a burst! Good burst.
Got a burst, and oh wait, 71, and now we're at the ledge with no meter and no spot, or rather no air dodge. Dash attack forward strong. This is looking a little bit tough. I won't lie to you. Okay, able to get the strong forward air. If I'm Seggo, I'm looking for that move pretty much at all times off of any conversion that I can get into it. EX? No, goes for air instead.
No, what are you? Oh my! Seggo, not like this. Not like this, man. He's still in this though. Yeah, we have the rest of the set. I mean, we've seen these sets go to Game 5 in Rivals before. Plus, we have the reset to work with. And he's going straight back to the state. He's feeling confident. He's like, some silly things happened. I know some silly things happened. I think Seggo honestly has a great mental when it comes to this kind of stuff. He's really good at snapping back into it.
Yeah, and look, especially when you have that extra set to work with, stuff like this won't really bother you that much. Is able to get the, dash up down tilt and gets a little bit more, 45 now, but stuck on the platform. Cake uses the back air to cover as many options as possible. Back throw should be EX snare. No, gets hit for it. Now we're at the bottom of the screen. Unfortunate, getting clipped by the up B.
And Cake looking very solid right now, looking to try to convert this into a 3-0 here, but oh my god, look at these ladder combos off these platforms. Really cool stuff coming out from Seggo.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if that's what I need, if I'm Seggo right now, some of these ladder confirms, and I definitely don't need to be getting hit by these stray hits into 70%. Pride, I don't know. It looks like right now Cake is just getting a little bit more off of his hits.
Yeah, honestly at this point I want to say that Seggo's playing more for information than anything else. I think Seggo just needs to figure out like what habits he has to change to make this work. Because just forcing the issue over and over again, I mean he's got to make 3 games in a row happen to make this set happen. Yeah. It might just be easier to focus on the mental and like get that reset in the bag, you know?
Yeah, and I mean one of the things that's been a huge difference maker is these confirms into snare, these confirms into up B, they aren't hitting like they were in that first set against Cake. and now stuck in a really bad spot, but is able to get a dash attack into the strong up air.
Okay, LT grades in play. Seggo looking pretty good. Look at this beautiful platform movement. Just waiting out the invincible respawn, getting these openings. And it's still going, it's still going. Wait, Seggo's looking really good right now.
Force the burst at 40 off of 1 bar. So phenomenal stuff on Seggo's side. Able to even this out even a little bit more. That will grab ledge. He's got a great little float after his up B usage. So able to get it, but the up B covers so much space. And honestly, not looking too bad. 73, especially if we can get a conversion right here.
Ooh, nice little platform movement to get that fair. Okay, and we're gonna get a ledge trap. Yeah, we keep it going, Off the top, not quite. But Garfield's in kind of an awkward position here. How's Cake gonna come down? Oh, Seggo just chasing the landing with the grab. Gonna whiff, but he's still pretty much in control here.
Yeah, and we saw a little bit, our first V-roll, I think, in top 8 that I've seen. Immediate roll from ledge into down tilt to try and get a confirm. No!
Oh no! Because this is the extra credit. Like, you need to entirely deny the extra credit, but that's 60%. Okay.
Wow. And great stuff from Seggo. I do think I would have tried to hold on a meter if possible, but good going for that confirm to make sure it would kill, at least even out the stocks.
No
Dash
shot.
Attack, strong dare. And now 2 bars as well. Seggo's got to dig deep. He's got to find something. Like, this has got to be a kill at 0 to at least base the burst, but it won't even be a kill at 0 at that point.
Ooh, he's getting ledge trapped off his own edge guard. That's not good. Oh, but Garfield going for a grab. Good spot dodge for Seggo.
Seggo really trying to extend as much as possible, and honestly, sometimes riskily so, but that's what you need to do when you're down, as far down as you are in both the meter and the stock count. You've got to go for stuff like that. Oh, good tech in place. Got a burst here. I thought he would try and up air that burst at the end, but decides to wait, play it safe. Oh, tries to cover every option, but just a little bit off. Gets the up tilt into the up strong instead, and now pretty even.
Yeah, Seggo could do this. He's really backing it. But he's getting forced to the corner. Oh, he's just gonna Chun-Li his way out of there. Oh, okay.
Strong forward air. Cake
Let's
in a
trap.
tough spot.
Oh,
V-roll,
okay.
up tilt again. Strong nair. No, not able to get it.
Really nice double dip
teeter.
usage once again.
Oh, he wasn't able to get the dare off of it. I thought maybe teeter dare, that might have been it. How does he deal with the ledge get up? That ledge dash has been coming in, doing wonders for Cake, off of the ledge, especially with Tigray a little bit more stubby. And
The 2 frames is a surprising choice.
down air bear, is he able to convert?
Oh, the drifting! What a mix-up! Cake was totally calling him going back.
Absolutely.
Oh
Tries to
boy,
get the conversion
oh boy.
off of Nair, but isn't able to get it. Cake, control of the stage, never mind. Tries to gives it up with the strong up usage, and now up B.
Oh, is that it? Is that it? No, we have burst. Oh no, that's it! That's it! Seggo clutching it after being down so much. Amazing stuff.
And that
He's on
was
the board.
I'm pretty sure there are multiple hits to that. There's the weak hit on the sides a little bit, and then the strong hit in the middle. At least, correct me if I'm wrong, of course, chat or anyone else. But it seemed like that was the weaker of the two. Either that or it just sent at a weird distance. I thought he honestly might live it.
Yeah, I thought so too. It looked like it to me.
Yeah. Well, good stuff to Seggo. Here's the issue. You have to play on your opponent's counter pick twice. And that is tough. Especially in a game like this where stage counter picks are super important.
Do you think stage counter picks are super important for these characters though? Because these characters strike me as the kind of characters that can just do well anywhere. Because they have that kind of kit.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I do think it's important. I feel like if I'm Cake, controlling the stage and controlling the ledge has been more important. And if I'm Seggo, kill off stage as early as possible with Snare. So maybe more space on, bigger stage for Cake and less space for Seggo, I would say.
That seems reasonable. And Seggo getting these openings to start things off is a good way to start game 4 when you're down.
Yeah.
Are we going to get the ledge trap? Ooh, we're going way high up. I guess sometimes you had to mix that in. Oh boy. Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, CakeAssault, not really a fan of the ledge, regrab ledge, and then ledge hog and then regrab ledge again sort of thing, where you grab ledge multiple times to beat the recovery. So Seggo just kind of finding the gaps in between and making his way back, but unable to find the gap in the pressure to make their way back onto the stage. And now Seggo down a stock and Garfield has full sugar rush. This is where things get really, really difficult.
Yeah, down there. Down and out. Wow, 4 stock to 2 lead. The small size might actually be working out on this stage overall. I mean, Garfield's just all up in El Tigre's face.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely looking like a little bit of a struggle for Seggo.
I think the one really big thing is that last game, especially toward the end, Seggo's platform movement was crazy. And more so than that, his usage of shield on platforms to stay safe, keep neutral, relatively low volatility, was doing him wonders in making the comeback. And he's just almost completely denied on this stage.
Yeah, one of the things that's been really, really good to see from Cake, or on Cake's side rather, has been he knows when to burst. He knows, like, I'm going to live this, it's okay, I don't need to preemptively use burst, I'll save it for when I'm for sure dead. And he's been doing that pretty much every time. Or maybe when he's down 2 stocks, he just says, hey, I won't use it at all. That's fine, I guess. I mean, hey, I get it. If you're at 200, why not?
That's fair enough. Oh, we have some good damage coming out.
Definitely getting something started here with a quick 50, and still now decides to instead go for down tilt snare or down tilt strong forward. So good stuff on Seggo's part. Still keeping it going.
Oh, wow,
into
off the
the
top.
up strong.
Wow, amazing stuff from Seggo. Even stocks now, really crazy combo. I think we've seen that approximately that string a few times now. He's really, really good at landing it. Oh my god, he's doing so much work now. Okay, Garfield's up in the air.
Yeah, this is turned around very, very quickly for Seggo, and I think good for him the way he's been playing, finding the confirms, tries to do EX yawn, but gets the weak hit, still gets it with the up B though.
Honestly, the big thing that Seggo has to do right now is just build meter. He needs even 1 bar to make some stuff happen.
Yeah, I think that, and then on top of that, he has to get rid of this burst before he takes any more damage, and he really needs to get out of disadvantage to avoid doing so. 51.
What? Look at that double jump is what I'm talking about, man. That was crazy.
The hurt box shifting on the double jump barely gets him out. Strong dare.
Wow, that is the set and the reset. Cake takes a 3-1. We're going into dead-ass finals, folks.
Seggo does not look worried, though. When I looked over to see how he was doing, because, you know, he is a very, you know, visible emotion as far as, you know, the way that he is when he plays. He can get very visibly emotional, but he looks cool, calm, and collected. I think that's going to be phenomenal going into this set to keep that mindset. Don't tilt off the face of the earth now. You got one more set to play. There's still at least 3 more games.
Mm-hmm. I think both of these players are phenomenal at keeping their mental in check. I think, honestly, Seggo was... I think a lot of Seggo's come up in Rivals towards like the very tippy top in like the last like year and a half was a big mental improvement for him.
Yeah.
He became so much better just keeping his composure throughout the course of the entire set, over the course of the entire bracket. And I think we're seeing it here over the course of these sets as well. These two are blow for blow right now, just going back and forth across the stage. Oh boy, uh-oh.
Wow, look at the strength.
Woo!
The strength on the strong dare just sent him flying. And then, of course, El Tigre, fast faller, and kind of light. So just dead at like 60 off of that. Good stuff to Cake for knowing that would confirm. Speaking of confirms, Seggo just barely unable to get the final hit that he needed there. But Cake is once again building up this meter. If I'm Seggo, I need to find it right now. Did he hold in? He did. And that should be death.
Wow, good stuff, Seggo. Not too much of a percent gap here, but honestly 40% it's non-trivial, right? Like at this point, like Seggo might be like 1 opening away from like getting edge guarded, right? So he's got to be kind of careful here. The mid-percent combos can be pretty rough.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Garfield's confirms are working really well on him, so that's why it's definitely important.
God.
Immediate slime cancel into fair to catch a little bit. Okay, down air. No, instead goes for strong fair. He has to burst.
Okay, and Seggo looking to babysit the air like that, but no, CakeAssault doing a very good job coming down, just mixing up his drift a little bit.
Yeah, and 106 to 101, dead even percent, only a little bit of a deficit, but no, messes up on the recovery. Looked at his controller immediately. Hopefully doesn't get flustered by that pride.
Hopefully, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Well, maybe. Cake is getting these huge combos right now. Oh my God, that actually killed. That was a kill boost straight up. Oh
just
my!
2 quick ones. And now we're going to try and hold the ledge and then deal with the option afterwards. We try it, but Cake, he's mounting this lead and making it worse. 26 into the strong dare, shines him right after. There's no space, there's no time, there's no frames, but Seggo finds his way out and gets the kill
How
off
did
the
he even
top.
find his way out? I don't know. He was just completely getting suffocated.
Good stuff for being able to find the opening in between that. There was so many active hitboxes out there, but the strong forward...
And that was a very solid game 1 from Cake. Seggo had a really good lead at the start, but Cake pulling it together.
Yeah,
now Cake with a lot of momentum in this reset.
Man, it's starting to The pressure is starting to mount, I think. The Zim might come out.
Yo,
This is
no
what I've been waiting
shot.
for. Let's see. Now, Zim, bit of a tricky character. One of the things that is very important, do not find yourself off stage with or without Gur. That recovery will be tough. So let's see if we can make something happen here with the character switch. I know he's been practicing it a little bit.
So I know Zim has a reputation right now for being not that great. Do you want to tell me why?
I think he might be one of the worst, but I also just haven't seen him that much. It's more so because he pops to everything. His recovery's not the best. And honestly, sometimes his moveset feels like it may work, sometimes may not work, other times it's just very, very finicky.
Oh, so it's exactly like Patch 1 Zim and NASB 1.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just Zim.
The
That's
more
just how
things
it is.
change, the more they stay the same.
But what will benefit him is some of these confirms might not work that well. We saw it a little bit earlier. Low percent confirms tend to not work that good. Good recovery with the hitbox coming out to catch him, but the strong forward air. And now 60% only, and Sugar Rush pretty much full. 29 already off of this one confirm off of up throw. And we need to find some of these snares. That move is going to be his magnum opus in finding these kills. Snare and back throw are the big two.
Oh, wow, good mind. I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
That's a little tricky.
It is very tricky. The visual effects for that definitely don't match the best. And Seggo slime cancel too late. If you slime cancel early in that move, Zim can propel himself up. But he slime canceled late and tried to air dodge on instead, but there's no hitbox on it, so Cake can just hold ledge.
Yeah, at this point, it kind of feels like Cake doesn't really have to work that hard. I mean, Cake is just kind of all over the Zim right now. It doesn't feel like Zim doesn't have the options, or at least Seggo doesn't know what options he needs to deal with this.
Yeah, I mean, it might just be a matchup thing. It could just be Seggo, or Seggo being a little bit less prepared for the matchup than Cake, or Cake just adapting extremely quickly. But either way, we've got to find the stock quick, and we find it with back throw. Now, if we can get something started here, if I'm Seggo, I'm looking for, nair or up air into grab, anything into a grab to get something going, because we are down pretty bad. That late dash attack.
Oh boy, we're down 2 stocks and 1 game. This is rough. I feel like Seggo's pretty much put himself in a position where he's forcing himself to do a reverse 3-0 with El Tigre, and that's a rough position to be in.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
possible. It's possible, but
it is, but one of the things, I would never count Seggo out in a situation like this. He can definitely make something happen so long as he doesn't get caught with these up tilts. But unfortunately, it seems like he's getting caught up pretty much everything. Now we have no air dodge. We could just grab ledge there, but instead Cake goes for strong fair.
Yeah, that looked too easy, to be honest. That just looked easy. Seggo is going to switch back to Tigre now, probably. I mean, Seggo does have a cast of secondaries, though, right? He's got like a decent roster.
He really could. He could go the Jenny here, and I could see that working as well. If you want to dip your hand back into the bag of secondary characters, I get that. I could see Jenny, but I think Tigre got you this far. It makes sense. Pull him back out, and you were doing fine in the first set once you figured some stuff out. Whoa, 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 there. That's what I kind of figured.
So this is potentially the final game of the tournament, folks. And if CakeAssault wins this, he's very much putting his name in for the running of greatest indie platform fighter player.
Yeah, I mean, like, who's in contention? Him, Thunders. Yeah, him, Thunders, the people, Husky, the people who've been good at multiple. Cake could, Cake could put his name in there. But I've played against this Jenny. I know it's good. The only issue is you don't have those properties that you want if you want to live against Garfield. But
excuse me?
Hey,
we'll take it! We'll take it!
Take those sometimes.
Seggo is smiling from ear to ear. You can see it behind his mask.
Absolutely, and the crowd woke up immediately. The moment, this is what I expected.
Wait, is this real?
Yes, it is real, especially if the platforms are far apart. You can still get chain grabbed by that.
Oh my, okay.
You have to tech that strong dare. If you don't, it leads immediately into the EX up strong. And this is what you kind of expect to see. A little bit more of a spacing game and then mixing up your approach options when you're Jenny. And that back air especially, we'll probably see a lot of it.
Oh my god, and we're getting some nice loops from Garfield as well, going up and then down. Oh, Jenny breaking out here. Seggo getting some nice horizontal carrying.
Yeah, there's some weird things that come into play that gives her a sort of pseudo-shine with the up air, and Seggo knows that, so he goes for up air pretty much immediately if you try to cover him too close. Forward strong, that should kill.
Wow.
It should,
yes.
Multi-hit that is one of the strongest forward strongs in the game.
Oh, really? Okay. And so with EX, it's going to kill really early then.
And he might, honestly, he might look for it if he has 2 bars.
Which move was the multi-hit? The dash attack?
The dash attack with the 2 hands, that drill.
Can you always get this combo? This dash attack slime cancel forward strong? And when will it kill? Like, what do you?
I want to say it should probably kill around like a little bit over 100, 110, a little, maybe going forward.
With the X.
Oh, with the X, probably like maybe 10% earlier, so like 90-ish.
That's it?
Yes, so the reason being the slime cancel reduces knockback gain, so it's directly counteracting EX.
Oh, I see.
So if you do the dash attack slime cancel, it reduces the knockback gain.
Gotcha,
but either way, Seggo's mounted a lead pretty quickly. Didn't get long grab, got the short grab instead, and gets forward smash for his troubles. But, he falls out of the jab, and now we're in Sugar Rush, and this is where things start to get crazy.
My God.
Reverse hit.
Great overshoot. Look at that. Chasing him all the way, and the alpha kill off of it. He's up a stock.
The Jenny has been playing very well, up a stock and only at 60, but a conversion into the EX, is the lack of DI going to do it? No. Able to live, and now we've got to find our way back.
Boy, okay.
He tried to get tricky with, the neutral B pride, and it didn't pay the price at all.
Yeah, I can understand going for it. You got the Eliana in you.
Yeah, absolutely. But here we go. Now back in neutral, but a quick 67. Down air into the EX.
Oh, that's it! That's the tournament! Congratulations to CakeAssault.
Cake all the way. Losing, realistically, losing only to Seggo, dropping games pretty much only to Seggo and Pink.
Just a truly insane player with incredible fundamentals.
But
showing his amazing